Hey, everybody. This is Maxine Taylor, and welcome to my virtual full moon ceremony. The full moon is listed as occurring on the 12th, but not in the Eastern time zone. And so, what I want you to do is change the day and the time according to your time zone, and that will tell you when the full moon is. Well, here in the Eastern time zone, Eastern Daylight Time, the full moon is tomorrow, Thursday, August 11th at 9:36 p.m. Convert this to your time zone, and you will know when you can enjoy the full moon. Now, just a little word about the full moon. A lot of people have expressed concern over the full moon because it brings things to a head. Well, sometimes that's really good, of course. But let's say, for example, and this is what I've heard from a lot of astrology students. Let's say that this particular full moon in 19 degrees 21 minutes of Aquarius sits on your south node. South node in many astrology books, it gets a bum rap. The author of the book, the authors of the respective books, just really go off on a tear and basically tell you how negative that south node is. I have not found it to be negative. The south node, in my opinion, is what you have mastered in a past life. And so you're really, really good at it. And you do it instinctively because these are the nodes of the moon. Well, if you do it too much, your energy will be drained. There's a big difference between energy being drained and something horrible happening. But there's more good news. Let me tell you this. When on the full moon, things come to a head. So let's say in this hypothetical situation, the full moon is on your south node. During the full moon, the moon and the sun are 180 degrees from each other. They're opposite one another. And the sun is the giver of life. The sun brings energy, it brings life. And so if you have the full moon on your south node, you are going to have the sun on your north node. And that says it's going to be balanced. I hope this little piece of information reassures those of you who are studying astrology on your own, perhaps, and you've gotten hold of a couple of books that are scary. I tend to interpret things from a positive standpoint because we always have choice. And the sun is the giver of life, and that is where the light shines on the full moon. So I hope that's helpful. Now, before I jump in, a couple of things I want to mention to you. Oh, this is much better. Some of you have already ordered my August special, and I'm so excited to share this with you because for a long time, people have asked me, can we get together online? They wanted to be able to talk with me. At the time, I was giving them the reading. Well, that is very draining because it just is. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that if I present that as an option, we're going to have a grand time. And since offering this option in my special, my August special, well, it's on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. I have had a few people who ordered that Zoom session with me, face to face with me, one-on-one, recording it, of course. It's except this time you're on the YouTube channel, excuse me, the Zoom channel with me. And I have had the best time. I've loved it. Yeah, it's a little draining, but man, oh man, it's been awesome. So you do not have to purchase that option, of course. I've made it affordable. Just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Okay, now I've been talking about my latest book, Take Back Your Money. And my dear publicist, Denise Casino, and I have been working on the proof. Everything went very, very quickly. But when we started writing it down, I can't tell you the mistakes that we saw, the typos, and the program, unfortunately, that we're using will not always accept corrections. Please don't ask me how that happens. I am totally lost in that realm. And so I've had two proofs, and I'm going to show you what the cover looks like. Take Back Your Money. And you can see it's a proof because it says not for sale. So we're sending off for another proof in a couple of days. I hope it won't take long. If the proof works, we'll launch it and I will let you know. If you're having money issues, this is the book you want because it goes back and helps you get in touch with the programming you had when you were a kid. And this programming is very powerful, as you know, that's my specialty. So I haven't forgotten. All right, now let's see. I got that, did that. Let's talk about where the full moon falls in your solar chart. And some of you have asked me, well, do I look at the ascendant? Yeah, you sure can. No problem at all. In other words, if you have an Aries ascendant or a Taurus ascendant, when I get to those signs, yes, use them. Use everything that I give you and just combine it. So we have this beautiful full moon in 19 degrees of Aquarius. Let's start with Aquarius. This particular full moon says it's your turn. It's in your solar first house. It is time for you to do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. Okay? Now, Aquarians march to their own drummer. For those of you who have any interactions with an Aquarian, you know that that is true. And so Aquarians may be saying, or people with Aquarius rising may be saying, well, I always do what I want. Well, this says you're really going to do it. It's more so. It's shoveled on. And do it your way. Do what you want your way. Pisces, this is your time to pull back and retreat and enjoy communion with spirit. You'll find that you really can't interact with others right now. You just need to be by yourself, meditating perhaps, maybe taking a trip by yourself. Just stay in tune with spirit. Aries, this is time for you to spend time with your friends, group activities, social activities. This is the time. I love that. Taurus, focus on your career and on moving upward in your career. If you're offered an advancement, consider it sincerely. Gemini, you're seeing the big picture now. You may possibly want to travel at long distance. I don't mean from your house to the mall. I mean Europe. Now, we know that travel has been an issue for some time. However, this is what you really want to do because you want to spread your wings and soar. That's what it's all about. Cancerians, you're such a psychic detective, and you're more so right now with this particular full moon. You can help other people financially. You can help them get their money in order, which is great. And you're looking very, very deeply at different topics, different things that are important to you. Definitely the psychic detective of the zodiac, along with Scorpio and Pisces, all the water signs. Great, grand, glorious Leo. This is your time to interact with other people. Is there somebody special in your life? This is the time to be with them. If there's nobody special, get out there and find them. This can help you if you deal with the public. I love this for you if you deal with the public. Virgo. Well, Virgo, you know how you like to cross your T's and dot your I's. Put that energy to use at work. And if your health needs a little attention, put it in the health area as well. Okay? Libra. Lovely Libra. It's time for you to party, to socialize. If you have children, this is the time to spend more time with them, but you're about having fun. And I have to encourage you to do that. Okay? Scorpio, the powerhouse sign of the zodiac. Your home and family and even real estate matters are what you're focusing on now. Home sweet home, go for it. Sagittarius, you are just probably going to be a motor mouth. You've got terrific ideas and you want to share them. Normally you deal with concepts and principles, but this particular time you're getting down to details and maybe some interesting stories that you've heard about mutual friends. You get the picture, just talking to people. If you are writing a book, this is the perfect time for it. Okay, Capricorn. Oh man, Capricorn, you're going to love this. This full moon emphasizes your income, your money. It brings money to a head. It brings money to you. I'm not saying stand out on a street corner, but keep that in mind that now is the time to focus on your income. So there you have it. I hope this is helpful to you. Okay. Now, I know what we're going to do next. We are going to burn our lists. If this is the first time you have been with me on one of my virtual full moon ceremonies, what we do is we bring a list with us of what we want to create for ourselves during the next 2 weeks, because the full moon lasts for 2 weeks and then we're in what is called the dark of the moon for about 2 days. And then we have a new moon, and the new moon is when energy starts picking up. So if you haven't brought a list with you, pause this video, take a moment, and write down what you would like to create for yourself. You may be disappointed if you try to do it for somebody else. Okay? You do it for you. It won't work the other way. So I've got my list, and what I'm going to do, those of you who have been part of my in-person full moon ceremonies know that I am not into fire. So I'm just going to use matches. We take our lists and we tear them up. Okay. First of all, it's easy for them to catch the flame. Excuse me. Walking and chewing gum today has been a challenge. I just got back from the chiropractor. So if I seem really mellow, it's because I am. And so I can't put 2 sentences together. All right. So this is the bowl I use. You can use a flower pot, whatever you feel like. And what we do is burn these lists, because spirit cannot give us what we want if we're clutching that list and looking at it every day saying, when's it going to happen? So here we go. You can see it's burning. And I'm going to put it right here in the bowl and let it burn. I'm going to set the bowl down. Don't be keeping it on your lap. Don't do that. Just let it burn. And what you want is on its way. I can't tell you when it will arrive, but I can promise you it will. When I realized that, I quit digging up my seeds, so to speak, because when you dig them up, you're doubting spirit, you're doubting God. I have learned that whatever I ask for, I will receive, and probably 10 times more than I can even imagine. So, okay, that is done. We used to, at the full moon ceremonies, we'd have about 50 people, and it took a while for everybody to burn their lists, and it was always just wonderful. So I hope you find it wonderful where you are. Now, here is what we are going to do. Now that you've sent your list off to God, we're going to really get to creating it. And it's so simple. First of all, what you want to do is come from love. If you're going to connect with spirit, you're going to connect in love. And so all you do is put your hand on your heart. When you put your hand on your heart, you're focused on your heart, and the heart is love. And just move into it. Have you had a rough day today? Has it been difficult or whatever? Just for one moment, recognize that you are love itself. Because God is love. Spirit is love. Source is love. And so move into that. Don't let your mind get a hold of you and start telling you, well, you didn't clean up. your desk. You need to make and no mentality going on, no thinking going on. This is your time for you. And we have already burned our lists. And so what we are going to do is I'll guide you through this. We are going to go back to your birth. And many of you have done this with me before, and you know it works. You just got to let it get out of your own way. In other words, this is like a second chance. Well, it's more than a second chance. It could be the 150th chance. It doesn't matter. It's another chance to create what you want. And so I am going to tell you how it's going to go. I'm going to say I, and then you, wherever you are going to say your full name, the full name that you were given when you were born. It could be John Michael Smith Jr. the third. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, your given name. And I'm not going to say my name out loud because I don't want to interrupt you. Okay. And then I will give you the acceptances. And these acceptances are incredibly powerful. I just love them. And if you do them, you will feel them on whatever level you are able. And they're very exciting. They're energizing. They are truth. The reason I use these particular acceptances is because so many of us have given our power away to other people. It could be mommy, could be daddy, could be an older sibling, could be a spiritual teacher. And this is to give you the opportunity to take back your power. All of my sessions, my Take Back Your Life sessions, my books, Take Back Your whatever, in this case, the newest money. It's about taking back your authentic power. That power is God. That power lives in you. So I hope I was clear on what I'm going to do. I'm going to say I, and then I'm going to encourage you to say your full name at birth. I won't say anything so that I won't interfere with you. And then it will be followed by take back my, and then I'll give you what you take back. Okay? Here we go at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I state your full name at birth. Take back my heart. When you take back your heart, you're able to love. I take back my soul, because that's the essence of what you are. I take back my mind. Sometimes we have brain fog because we can't think, because we've given our mind over to somebody else. I take back my body. Very often, if we're with somebody who is negative, they will get sick. They will throw powers on us. In other words, this whole thing, this whole last part is about taking charge of your life. Okay, so I take back my body. I take back my honor. That's self-explanatory. I take back my identity. Your identity is God. God lives in you. Spirit. I take back my self-respect. Because when you give your power away to somebody else, you lose your self-respect. You're vulnerable. I take back my God-given gifts and talents. Oh, this one is wonderful. And lastly, I take back my life. It's mine. And just let all that you just did, starting at the top of your head, sink down through every cell in your body and out the soles of your feet. You have taken back your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, your honor, your identity, your self-respect, your God-given gifts and talents. You have taken back your life. And accept that you are in charge of your life. And make up your mind, you're not going to give your life, your power, your mind, your heart, your soul away to somebody else. You might say, well, if you love somebody, don't you give them your heart? I know that that is something that is in music and of course, we love somebody. There's a difference between loving somebody and giving them your heart, because that means that they are the only one that you can love. And they may not be your mate. They may not be your spouse. Remember, these are the people who have taken your power. These are the people to whom you have given your power, and you are taking it back. And this means you can love who you want to. You can think for yourself. You're honorable. You have self-respect, and you're expressing your gifts and talents. And the last part, which I love, the star cards. And if this is your first time with this wonderful global community, many years ago, I made up what I call star cards, because I put little stars on them, on the back of them. And what you do, I'll pull them for the group, obviously. If you were here in my living room, you would pull your own star cards. But I'll do it for us. And when we get together like this, we are one. There can be tons and tons of people who watch this full moon ceremony all during the month. And as a group, we bring similar energy to the table. And when we do it in person, it's really powerful. So picture yourself standing in a group of maybe, oh, I don't know, 50, 60, 100 people. And I'm going to pull the cards for our mantras. And you're going to accept these beautiful thoughts. Just as you say them, let them pour down from the top of your head into every cell of your body and out the soles of your feet. Okay? You'll get the hang of it real fast. The first one, you are limitless. What you're going to do is say, I am limitless. I'm getting goosebumps already. You are charismatic. I am charismatic. Accept it. Accept it. You are funny. I hope everybody's laughing now. Claim your power. I claim my power. I'm getting goosebumps. You are special. I am special. Hey, honey. My cat wants attention. We'll be finished in a minute, honey. You have mega energy. I have mega energy. Dare to dream. I dare to dream. You tell the truth. I tell the truth. You make a difference. I make a difference. You are a superstar. I am a superstar. Claim it, claim it, claim it. It's yours. Let it rip. I'll let it rip. Oh, I've been doing that one. You are free. I am free. And one last star card. Oh, this one is so great. You lift the planet. I lift the planet. Oh my goodness gracious. Ah, gorgeous, gorgeous. What you might want to do is rerun this video, copy these down, and carry them with you till next month. Because the more you accept them, the more you become what you accept. And so, my dear friends, I hope you'll join me next month when once again we have our own global full moon ceremony. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. And may God bless our planet with love, truth, and peace. Bye for now.